Wraggys beers, wines and spirits review. Tonight, reviewing, and this was new in at Sainsbury's. It's actually not in Sainsbury's anymore. I think it was Sainsbury's anyway. Urbanaut Brewing Company. It's their Roxbury Hazy IPA. Put me on channel. It says on the back, yeah, dude, Roxbury Hazy IPA. It's beer at its baddest. This is a fresh cut, juicy hop bomb, and the haze levels are maxed out. Smooth, tasty, and tropical. Grab a can and insert beer. I started at 7 metre. Yeah, I did post yesterday a video about changes because what it is, the wife watches the soaps. Good evening, matey. The wife watches the soaps at 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock last night, but yeah. Yeah. The wife and so the wife watches the soaps from 7 o'clock, and 6 o'clock was too early because I wasn't having anything to eat and I was getting pissed too early. But at 7 o'clock, she's watching the soaps, so it's not impacting on our life, you know, because she's watching crap anyway. And that means that we both of us can do our thing. I'm doing my thing down the shed, my thing, and she's watching soaps. And then after it, I can put the little into bed, and it's the best balance. And hopefully then I'm not too drunk. I can go up the house and do some Cascade. Can't fault you, mate. Can't fault you. So this was new in at Sainsbury's. It's already disappeared. Bit of a gusher. Thumping rabbit beer? No. No, I've not tried that. It's raining again outside. You can hear that. So yeah, hazy, lovely aroma coming from it. So there we go. So yeah, hazy, amberish pour. It looks amberish, doesn't it? I can't fault you, Jagman. I can't fault you. The only thing is, when you've got work tomorrow, you know, one leads to another. Good evening, matey. Gotta say, quite a muted nose. There's like it's hoppy and tropical, but it's in the background. It tastes nice though. Thank God. Welcome back, Craig. Yes, yeah, no one wants to smell the beer, do they? Disco! Welcome, matey. How are you? We put the pop out chat on because I'm bound to miss somebody. When you know when you've had a drink, you start missing people. So the next beer review may well be, and the fourth and last, may well be something big. I'm looking at something about 9% along them lines at least. It's quite twangy, slurp. Yeah. It's got some beef to it. You know, it's not like those Cloudwater jobbies that are just uninteresting and boring. Oh, yeah, you messaged me about the Love Lane one. Yeah. I'm going to save all the little ones for Tuesday and Friday when I do my Wraggys tap room. And like the Audi ones, because I'm not going to kill the review. I'm going to go through. Good evening, Thomas. So I'm going through for the however long it lasts, hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. The Love Lane's terrible. Oh, fucking hell. for 4 days. Fair play to you. Got twang to this beer. I don't think I got the ABV, to be fair. There's the chuffing ABV. Right, let's get the magnifying glass out, because I can't see the ABV. Lots of artwork. Where's the chuffing ABV then? No. So it's actually a New Zealand beer. Wow, did not know that. 6% ABV. Added a bit of sediment to that layer. See, that's the only good thing with working from home. There's no bloody breathalyzers, is there? You can get pissed out your face. And as long as you're on, you sign on at whatever time you start, jobs are good. Is that Clueless Drinker, Mr. Adam? Is that where he lives? Yeah, I mean, I'm at the pub tomorrow night. It's going to be busy. I'm going to go outside and do a beer review in the car park. Take the beer with me. Because the kids won't want me doing a beer review in front of them. Yeah, we need to see the wife. She needs to pop on one of your beer reviews. Or beer chats. He's a good bloke, he is. I listen to how he talks, and he's good. Right, that's interesting. Different. Sam, you know, mixer beers. Yeah, I've never seen that. That is interesting. 17 quid for a fish and chips. Fucking hell. Pardon my French. 17 quid for a fish and chips. That's taking the piss. Yeah, my wife's the same. She's not interested in the slightest about beer. No. And she's actually jumped on twice now. I think twice I've jumped on beer review, beer chats. And I'm not sure if it was Craig's. It was definitely Harry's, because I was taking the piff a bit. And it might have been Craig's, where she said hello and then she went off. Bacchus, I like Bacchus. Yeah, Bacchus is nice. Yeah. Bacchus Creek and Bacchus Fanboys. Oh yeah, very nice. Yes, you do. Social distancing isn't ending till at least June the 21st, if it ends on June the 21st. So you will be wearing your mask. But when you sat down at a table drinking, you don't wear a mask. When you get up to go for a piss or to the bar, if you have to go to the bar, mask. Yeah, she does cupcakes, wedding cakes, birthday cakes, all sorts of cakes. So enjoying this, and for everybody who's watching now at my normal time, from now on it will be 7 o'clock starts. I think that's the best way, really, from now on. Living with COVID, now that the majority of the population is vaccinated, living with it is more sensible. However, there are people who've got family members who are either old, vulnerable, and for them, you know, caring about what you do has got to be the thing. Pub meal, 2 beers, 10 or 15 quid for a meal, 4 quid for a beer each. Yeah, mate, 7 p.m. Yeah. I did post a video yesterday and I was hoping people were watching it. But yeah, 7 p.m. instead of 8. The reason why, the wife watches all that soap rubbish, and my little one's not happy that he can't see his dad before bed, so he goes to bed about 9 o'clock. So for that, 7 o'clock starts best. I get to have something to eat, so I'm not pissed. Well, not overly. And he gets to see his dad. The wife's watching her crap. It's a win-win situation. So this is a 6% beer. It's hazy. It's like a amberish colour, if you call it amber. Very odd sometimes to call some of these bloody colours. Yeah. 6 o'clock I was falling asleep too early because I've not had no food. 7 o'clock I will have had food. And then I'm just waiting to start at 8. So it was killing me waiting. Sitting there watching Coronation Street in East and Emmerdale. God, I can't stand it. Yeah, it's like an hour of hell. Isle of Man Beer Festival next year. Good evening, Mr. Goathead. And I do apologise. I've actually started at 7 o'clock tonight instead of 8. No bollocking. No, surprisingly. I was steaming. Okay, now, wasn't I? So yeah, third beer review already because of starting at 7. And hopefully after a few days everybody will catch on. I know it's messing about. I went from 6 to 7 to 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. 7 o'clock's the golden time, and we discovered that over the last few days. I'm getting like an ice cream taste from this, funnily enough. Yeah, proper ice cream taste. Next beer is going to either be an Imperial Stout behind me, and if Craig has one that he wants me to drink, because he was the one who actually got them, I'll do that. If Craig's not still here and doesn't want, and we leave it for another night, I've got something at 9% to drink anyway. A proper beer next. Oh, it's going to be proper. Yeah. It's going to be 9% above 9% or above, definitely. As long as I kill this beer review off in about 5 minutes. Is there any you'd like? Any you'd like me to tackle? Apart from the really, really posh one, that's that one. That posh job has got to wait for another time. $18 degrees in the beer room tonight, so that's good. So obviously the barrel-aged cherry and chocolate ganache, the Omnipolo, the Pahala, the Lervig times 8, I think it's Lervig. Beet Brewery. I've never done Beet Brewery. That does sound good. Another Pahala. And then I've actually got the 3 from Mersey's as well. So I've got the Nerd Brewing. The I think that's Amundsen. Not that you can see it because the fucking can's in the way. And then you've got this one, a banoffee pie. So any of them, you've never done beak either. So you reckon beat them? A beaky boy. Free Hills. Oh, that one. Yeah. Free Hills and Premier Hop. So any of them, something posh. The Amundsen, right? The banoffee pie. The Amundsen times Finback collab. Oh, it's a collab then. Finback. I'm going to do that. You've tried the Beak beers, but you've never reviewed Beak, right? Yeah. Free Hills is a local, right? Finback in New York. Okay then, so for tonight, they are all box tickers, beyond box tickers. So tonight then, that is the next review then. No, I've not, no barley wines, no. I'm not posh enough to do barley wines. Beak is a term for cocaine your way. So I'll push that one there, put in there. .5% BBN 55. Whoa, get in. Colombian marching powder. Ah. See, this in Nottingham, there's no reference to that. No. There's a lot of references. I know a lot of references to drugs, but not that reference. Right. Oh. It's funny, isn't it? Funny how around the country, or around the UK, that it's very different. So, I'm going to get this one out of the way pretty quickly so I can enjoy the last one. I'll be totally honest, I have never ever done a drug in my life. Apart from beer, obviously. And prescription stuff. Yeah, I've never done, never interested. You know, that sort of thing's just not my cup of tea, to be fair. And as for cannabis, that shit they smoke, Jesus Christ, it stinks. Good evening, Ali. And you'll be glad to know that after this beer review, knowing that you're a stout fan, I'm doing that after this beer review. So it's oh God, let me read it. I need my glasses. Let me get the glasses on. So it's a sticky maple and banana French toast imperial pastry stout from Amundsen and Finback collab. I didn't realise it was a collab when I put it on. So yeah, that's the next beer review. Anyway, I'll get back onto this beer review because it's a bit naughty talking on different beer reviews about different beers. So yeah, 6%. It was in Sainsbury's. It's now gone from Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's now seem to be alternating their craft beers at a fast rate, and this is where they need to do. Back in, mate. Oh, yeah. One does apologise for confusion tonight. There is a St. Peter's up there. Yeah, above my head. So, from now on, 7 o'clock starts New Zealand Brewery. Yeah, it was on their Beer Hawk range that they had. I think it was Beer Hawk. I just never reviewed it. I didn't get around to doing it. The notifications just come through. Oh, notifications are rubbish, aren't they? So yeah, from now on, it's 7 o'clock live every night. Personal reasons for that. Well, the wife watches Emmerdale and Coronation Street, and I can't stand watching Emmerdale and Coronation Street. What's that? Enjoyed this hazy. The syrup. Oh, do you mean this syrup? I'm going to add this syrup after the first fermentation, when it goes into the bottle, basically. Yeah, mix it up, add it into the bottle, and that will give the sugar for the secondary fermentation. But what it will also do is it will give good. 7 this morning, bless you. It will give the flavour will be more intense as well. Yeah, I can't watch soaps. I'm struggling to read some of the comments, but there you go. So, I get a hint of tropical on the nose, on the taste. Men behaving badly, yeah, years ago. Yeah, I suppose so. Or maybe add it at the 5-day mark, like it would hops. Yeah, that might be a thing. With the unfermented sugars, that is. Yeah. But I've used Tate and Lyle before, and their syrup does, the sugars do ferment out, because I put it in at the start of the brew. Hey mate, hope you're good. I'll be in for bollocking from the wife if I've not finished by 8:30. But yeah, thanks for the offer. Fruity. There's an intertropical to this. I got some other elements earlier, but I've kind of forgot what I got. Good evening, mate. 38 in the chat on a Friday evening. Sunday, fucking hell, pardon my French. So to everybody just coming, yeah, I've moved to 7 o'clock starts, and the only reason being because 8 o'clock's too late, 6 o'clock's too damn early, so 7 o'clock's good. It is a Smithwick's red glass, yes. Yeah, it jumped in my suitcase in Northern Ireland. I don't know how, it just did. Yeah. So, yeah, that was a nice 6% Hazy IPA. For everyone coming late and everyone watching it in the background, all reviews will start at 7 o'clock from now on. Everyone will get around to knowing that in the future. I do apologise if I didn't make it clear enough, or I've sprung it on you, you know. But yeah, from 7 o'clock. So for this beer, enjoyable beer, nice tasty beer, 6%. The flavours, couldn't really pick out a lot of flavours, to be honest. Good evening, Miles. But I've got one more beer review. Yeah, I started at 7 tonight, mate. That's going to be the new time going forward. There is reasons behind it. If only to text some of Simon's, the people who used to watch Simon's, just out of piss taking. But I doubt I will. They'll probably all turn off and go to the pub. But no, 7 o'clock's the golden time, only because of you get Smithwick's beer in Liverpool. I have drank some in Londonderry, to be fair. That was nice. Out of 5, around about a 4.2 out of 5. For me, it was okay. Nice beer. Pity it's gone from Sainsbury's, but that's the craft beer range. You're going to see the evolution of craft beer range is that it's going to change rapidly in supermarkets. We are talking every couple of months now. It's going to change at least every 3 months in supermarkets. That's where it's going to go. Right, back in 2 minutes with the last review. I've got about 15 minutes to do it before I get a bollocking. And right, cheers all, and thank you for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. 2 minutes. There's some left in the can.